Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Back. So much snow. Snow be happening. Snowpocalypse 2019. It's a thing that's real. Pretty excited about that. So, what you gonna do? Snow. I don't know if there's a snow emoticon. Emoticon? Emoticon. See, snow. No. Flakes. No snowflakes. Oh, they reorganized this so well. You can see the person. There's some mooches and a .NET bot. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hope you're having better weather than us. I mean, it's really not that bad outside, but everyone's freaking out. Seattle, everyone's just going banana hammock. Just really crazy. Coding with Loose. We're coding with Loose. Everybody is coding. We're coding with Loose and Mooch. Cool. Hey, Luce. How's it going? Oh, I forgot to put that blog out today. What did you think of the blog? Yeah, it's snowing. Snowpocalypse 2019, Seattle, 4 to 6 whole inches. But we don't really use a lot of salt or anything, so it's pretty bananas. You know what else I can do, too? I think I can do, hold on. I like to do this thing, right? Coding with Loose. Everyone's a VIP. That's what... You're a VIP. You're a VIP. Everyone's a VIP. Cool. So yeah, I'm just working on some stuff. Looking for some brew. Came home. Heather had made me some sweet brewage, which is rad. So we got some blam mug. This is just some Trader Joe's Action. Oh, it's nice and hot still. It's a very cold day. It's still like 33 degrees or so Fahrenheit. It is actively snowing. Alvaro. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. No, you don't need to schedule them at all. I usually schedule them like on a timeline of it, but maybe I'll... Content seemed okay. I was very excited about it. It's good stuff. I need to do some... I'm trying to do one blog a week. That's my plan. Just one blog a week. One blog a week. If I can get one blog a week out, I think it's good. And I want to start mixing in more normal content, just not always code, just a little bit about me, a little bit about you, a little bit about us together. Sad. It's very snowy. We're basically not going to leave the house. We went to Trader Joe's 2 nights ago, just wiped out everything, and apparently yesterday or today people were going to QFC, which is like a Kroger general store, and everything was bare, which is crazy. Well, thank you, Luce. I appreciate it. I try to do some good things. I try to write some good words. You, James, you're good at the words. I also got a haircut, got a beard trim. I don't look like crazy. Look okay. I like that. I've been really into the music that they've been playing on Pretzel. And someone found all the Spotify playlists. That's kind of cool. But, ugh. All right, I'm gonna get back into my what am I getting back into? Into my... Oh, why is it so small? Oh, that's not good. Where's my editor? What you doing? Boop, 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 boop. That's weird resolution. There we go. Get over there, live. Cool. Now everyone could see everything. I wanted to make sure that my queue was working. I was working on the shake detection over in Essentials, and I was like, you know what? I just ported all their code over, and maybe I'm using different UTC codes, different things. I'm just like, my zoom on my code. Editor. Auto code, right? There we go. I've been messing around with this a little bit more, so probably... Let me see what it looks like. Editor. Is that better? That's gotta be better, right? Yeah. I should just do this. Oh, then it overlaps on that. I see. I wonder if I still have it on presenter mode. Probably not. It's good now. Cool. Yeah, I usually have it a little bit longer. So, yes. So what I wanted to do here is I was thinking about coming in and just make sure I have my one. You didn't do a pull request to that, did you? Let me just make sure. I want to say no one added any more code, did they? No. Nope. Yeah, I also wanted to see if UTC was expensive or not. I'm not sure. But you did PR 666, yeah, but I did this PR 693. So, anyway, let me do this queue again. So what I wanted to do is see if UTC now dot ticks or dot add seconds, and then this would be seconds. So the double. So what I wanted to do here was just do seconds dot ticks times 100, which would be like nano seconds. I guess you could do it in milliseconds, but we could do it in ticks. And then what I was going to do is I was going to say, instead of these things here, I could do like, so these are all within a half a second. So if I do get shake time, oh, I guess I need to pass it a default UTC, so base time. What is this thing? Date time offset, date time, default. So now, and then I could do now times add seconds times 100. Boom. So var now equals date time dot UTC now, and then I could do now. Oh, I guess I could do now and then 0. All right, so this is now, and then I could do 0.1 second, 0.2 second, and then here, so it's going to add 0.3 seconds every time, I'm pretty sure. So here I could just, or not 0.3, but, so I do 0.1, 2, 3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, we could say, okay, and now this is going to be 1, and then like 0.9 in between there. I guess it could be 1, yeah, because that should be 0.9, and I could do 1, and I think that is correct still. So it's like, these are all false for the first 0.3 seconds. And then 0.4, 0.5, still false. This should be 3 out of 4. This should still be 3 out of 4. And then 2 out of 4. Let's see if that works. My math works. Because like all these are using arbitrary data. Hey, Huntley, how's it going, buddy? Like these are all using arbitrary data, and I bet I'm doing something wrong. But maybe I'm not doing something wrong. I don't really know. Should probably test it though. That's what I'm thinking. So it's like, I bet maybe I'm passing in wrong items into it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So let's see here. I'm curious if I do this. Where's my locals? Watch. Boop. That's a very large number. Huh. Wow, that number is ginormous. I bet that my shake detection like algorithm is probably correct, but I'm thinking here that I could just do everything in milliseconds. That's what, yeah, I think you're probably right. Gets the milliseconds. And then don't do that, right? And then we can say, okay, if I look at the queue max, so 500 milliseconds, max window size milliseconds. $5,000 math. Okay, and then min size window milliseconds. I do 2,500. All right, and then this is the timestamp, which is like timestamp. Let's do that. We could say in milliseconds. I could do nanoseconds. So in that's not helpful. Oh, I even put 5 in there. Okay, so it is 500. Yeah, 0.5. That's also not helpful at all. Give me a number. 0.5. Oh, it is that number. Okay. So it's... It is that number. Okay, so it's... I don't think ticks are correct then. So it is that. Okay, so let's go back to here. So this is in nanoseconds, which seems fine. So then really it's milliseconds times 5 million? No, that's 1 second. Right? No, 9 zeros. No, is it? No, right here, half a second, 500,000. That'd be 5 seconds. 500,000. Yeah, 500, right? 500,000. Microseconds. So times 1,000. 1 millisecond times 1,000 is a nanosecond. Times 1,000, right? Boop. Times 1 million. Great. Okay, and then we go back into our queue, and then here we just do millisecond times... I do like the underscore. I remember them adding that feature, and I was like, that feature's stupid. And then I was like, oh, that's a good feature. All right, so... Yeah, that makes... Okay, add seconds. This. Done. That makes sense. So, okay. So these are within the last half a second. So that should still be false. I don't understand why that is false then. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I bet this fails. So whatever this is. Get shake time. Get the shake time. Okay. Oh. So the thing is that, isn't it total? Wait, why isn't that? That's interesting. I thought it would be I guess so. I guess maybe my thought process was not correct. Date, time. Nanoseconds. Ugh. In microseconds, in nanoseconds. Oh, I can use that? That'd be kind of nice. I think I can use whatever this is, date time extensions. I like this code. Time. Oh, that just returns a date time. Nanoseconds per tick. Gets the nanosecond fraction of the date time. So that's the code that we need. I like whatever this is doing here. Do-do-do-do-do. Types. Just gonna put it in here for now. I do add ticks, nanoseconds, boom. Go to here, add this bit of code, and then do this. Can make this long. Oh, I don't actually know what it'll return. Let's see. We need ticks per millisecond, ticks per a microsecond. Uh-huh. Long. Boop. So ticks, seconds, nanoseconds per tick. What is that about? Public. That should just be const. Do that there. Put that there. Ticks per microsecond, nanoseconds per tick. Gumshoe. All right, let's see here. Remove that. Remove all this. What is this mad about? What you mad about? Fix indentation. No, that's not correct. Oh, get rid of that. Neaton. Hey, buddy. How's it going? So then I can just do UTC now dot nanoseconds. Badoop. Sweet, sweet nanoseconds. Okay, cool. So then I can just do dot add seconds dot nano. Oop. nanoseconds. Nanoseconds lowercase? Yes. Do-do-do-do. No, that's not correct either. I guess that should be public, but it should also... Pretty sure I put those in the assembly info. And the Xamarin Essentials tests. Could be a namespace. Well, I think that it might be internal visible too. No, that's it. Xamarin Essentials tests. Oh, maybe because it needs to be internal. Internal static. I assume. I bet that's it. And then there we go. Yeah, it just needs to be internal so I can see the internals. Okay, so we get the ticks. We get to add the seconds. 0.1 second, 0.3 seconds. Okay, that should work. All right, let's build. Doing some testing. It's my assumption. Uh-oh, PogChamp. Sweet 5 bits, bro. Thanks, buddy. You know, I'm writing unit tests. I love unit tests. Got a mod in the house. Wah, 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 wah. Look out. Look out, staff in the house. Wah, 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 wah. VIP list. Yeah. Staff and mod, which you always appreciate when you have that staff in the house. Wah, 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 wah. You ready for the snowpocalypse, Lotan? Saying it's coming. It's here. It's here already. The street right here is covered completely. Talking to you and PogChamp. PogChamp and me. Boop. Okay, let's go in here. So, got my nanoseconds. Sweet, sweet nanoseconds. Oh, it doesn't exist. Cool. All right, so sweet, sweet nanoseconds. Boop, boop. Oh, that's not correct. Ugh. All my math is terrible. All my math is terrible. Classic. Classic. Why is this wrong? I'm just pasting in code because it's completely wrong. Boop. Ticks. 100. I don't even know what this is doing. Let's see. Ugh. I thought it was just the... into microseconds. Gets the nanosecond fraction of a date time. Note that the date time object can only store nanoseconds at resolutions of 100. The number of nanoseconds. Oh, it's a nano times that? Date time, C#. I'm pretty sure I looked this up the other day. Where's ticks at? Ticks. Ticks. Time values are measured in 100 nanosecond units called ticks. The particular number of ticks since this time. The number excludes ticks that would be added by leap seconds. For example, represents the day. Maybe it's divided by 100. C# date time ticks 2 nanoseconds. That's not helpful. Expert exchange. Oh, ticks per second. Oh, interesting. So it should really be time dot ticks divided by time span dot ticks per millisecond. Times. What did we say? There was a million. 1 million. I can't type. There's 1 million. Oh, time. So I should do this. So this is how many milliseconds there are times that. That's correct. Number of ticks in 1 millisecond. Yeah. Still gonna fail. Wow. Classic Penny P, all curled up. Why am I such an idiot? So, all right, so let's see. Boop, boop. I probably had the right math before. All right, so yeah, that looks correct because it's like too far. Okay, so add true, true, true is shaking is false. That's good. Cool story, brah. All right. Wow, 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 wow. 0.2 seconds, add seconds. Okay, here's my timestamp. Sweet, sweet. Accelerating, true, true, true. Purge, timestamp minus max window size. So did I purge anything? Nope. Added, acquire. Okay. Next timestamp, next equals null. If newest sample does not equal null. Added, cool. Newest sample equals added. Oldest sample does not equal null, added. Sample count. If accelerating true, it's true. Okay. If I look at my is shaking, got it, got it. Timestamp minus timestamp. Oh, is within accelerating count. It's within a quarter of a second. 3/4 of them. Daytime ticks. I did find something maths with ticks. And then, okay, so this is not greater than. Oh, yeah, it has to be going for. It has to be going for at least 3 seconds. So now if I actually do this, this will be correct. So it's like it has to be going for at least 3 seconds. So there we go. So it has to be going for at least a quarter of a second, and those values need to fall inside of there. And then my shaking tests. Okay, so these all should be no. And then, so it's like, all right, so these are all false. So the first are all in there, and then true, true. What were those tests I just did? Let me see here. Place all. It's like I'm going to actually test my code. Library, source, tests. Okay, so they do. Let me see what this thing is. I just need to do some conversion. Yeah, what are they increasing this by every time? Divided by 1,000,000 equals 1,000 milliseconds. One second. They increase it by 1 second every time. Interesting. The queue holds. The queue holds. This how many nanoseconds? 0.5 milliseconds. Yeah, 0.5 seconds. This is actually wrong because that's not correct.
I'm way up. I feel blessed.
Yeah, for half a second, it holds. Or 4 samples, whichever is greater. So they do something interesting here, which is they pass in. Oh, I see. They pass in 0.3 second increases. So this is like 0.1. Okay, so let's do it to their standard here. So they did 0, and then they pass in 0.3. And they pass in 0.6, 0.9. And then 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, 2.1, 2.4. Cool. All right. Get my values straight. What did I do? 1.8. Do. Cool, that works. All right, so it's not shaking because this is all within a second and they're all false. And then here, this is still false because this here is going to have 3. These last 2 are going to drop off. Yeah, because these are all within a certain amount of time. And this one will be, I just want to go here. What if I run this shaking test? Just want to add it there. Did I hit it? Oh, sample count, minus. Okay, cool. Boop. Sample count 4. Now accelerating count is 3. There's still 4 in the queue. Cool. Yeah, all right, cool. So now what we need to do is we need to ensure that our calculation that is being passed into this puppy is actually correct. So what they do is I want to do something, which is, let's see here. I want to get some pure readings from this thing. Accelerometer, Android, this. Divided by gravity, divided by gravity. So, in a world where my math is correct, and that this is correct, is accelerating should be equal to that times gravity. Yes. Times gravity, and then that's double. And then we don't even need that. And then if g is greater than this integer, remove those. Which I don't know why you would just do that every time. 169. Should make some sense because our value is set correct. All right. This maybe should work. We'll see. We shall see. I have a test device too, a different test device. I have my Galaxy S8. That way it's not my personal device. I brought it home from work because I was supposed to present today and then it got all snowy. It's totally fine. I think tomorrow I might learn Razor. That might be my go-to, learning Razor templating in a world where James understands Razor templating. Okay, and where's my view model? View model, accelerometer data. Razor templating in ASP.NET. I still don't know it. I don't understand it, but I need to know it. I was doing I'll do some more Blazor stuff. James, yeah, you know me. I love the internet. I love the web. I love coding web stuff. I don't understand. I need to just understand how the internet, how things work correctly. That's all. Install my app. Do it. I don't understand how the internet works, and I need to know, and I need to build something. But I'm gonna try this Razor components thing. It's Razor, not even Blazor. I don't need Blazor. I just need an ASP.NET website. It's fine. It doesn't even need to be Blazor. The internet is a box of magic and pipes and tubes. Tubes and pipes, pipes and tubes. Fun fact, nobody knows how the internet works. Mostly. What is happening here? Let's cancel. I don't trust you. I have too many builds installed. I have int builds, preview 3s, magic builds, all these builds. Too many builds. So many builds. Yeah. Need more coffee. I have seen the IT crowd. I don't think I've watched all the IT crowd. I've watched some of the IT crowd on the Netflix. All right, is this building? Build. What was the other thing that he said? So I was in here. What else did I talk to? I talked to John Dick about it. He said fix shake detector. Skip it within the last 50 milliseconds. So we were going to say if the current timestamp of the event is longer than 50 milliseconds, then don't even process it. Because why even bother? Like, don't process that event. That's my assumption. But probably the queue handles that for us, maybe. Build. What's it doing? What are you doing, Visual Studio? Clicking everywhere. This is test pass. Seems very upset at me for some reason. And so we wait. Oh, I didn't know you could tap right there. Look at that. Or right to a new line. What's that? 3 changes. Oh, I didn't know you could go right there. I didn't know you could just tap on that thing. Oh, I should also thank Venero for the follow. I did not see that. Thank you very much. Got some silent people in here following, and I do not mind. I don't understand what this thing is doing. Oh, there we go. Need to wait longer. Go, 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 go. Deploy, app, deploy, app. I was also thinking of a way, how do I signify that it's updated and changed in the UI? I think I can data bind something to a string. That's a good idea. I bet if I go into my samples and then I can say accelerometer and I'll say public. Should not have deployed it, I guess. So glad I'm doing this on a different computer now because it actually doesn't freeze up my computer. Okay, so in here we should have a thing, shake detection. So public string shake time. Boop. Guess I need a backing field. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Oh gosh. I can no longer edit. All right, now I just want to do this thing. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So shake time. And then set property, shake time. Okay, and I'll move this up top just because I'm a good citizen. There we go. Okay. And then where's my thing at? Where do I do the thing? There we go. Shake. Date time. Nope. Shake time. Hey TR, how's it going? Shook. Device has been shook. Shook. Is that spelled shook? Shook. Plural. Shaken. Not stirred. Participating. Shake. It's been shook. Shook, not shaken. Shook or shaken. Oh, it is shook. Has been shook. Shocked. That's shocked. I know that. Don't trick me, Google. Tricky. Shook. Shaken. Stirred. Shaken. Datetime. Dot now. Dot. Yeah. To string. To long. Long string format. Bam. All right, cool. Bam. Nice. All right, let's do that. Shook, shaken, shaked. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, what did I even put? You get a event called shake detected, because shake detected, shook detected, shaken detected, shake detected. That we got out of that easy because it's shake detected. I should have just put shake detected. It's been shook. I don't know if Lotan's still in here, but how do I get sweet Penny P emotes? Is there Penny? How come Penny's not in here? My buddy Dogface is in here. That's my buddy that lives down the road. That's Kyle. That's literally my buddy's face. It's Kyle's face. He works at Team Meat. Made Rival Rush. Lotan, if you're still in here, then you would know. Deploy. You got this. Got it. Got it, boy. I don't know why that's his emote either. A mystery, if you will. Okay. So, output. Loop. Accelerometer. Start. Okay, so that looks... Oh, I didn't output it in the UI at all, so that's good. There's a lot of falses going on. There's a true in there. Is shaken. Oh, okay. That's good. I don't know why it froze. I think all my printouts probably. I do think that it may be working now, and I don't know why necessarily, but I think maybe my multiplier of time was off. Ah, Pog champ. I am curious though. On change, shake detected. All right, let's get rid of all these system.diagnostics. We don't need you no more. We don't need you no more. And then why even create this local variable and put it right in there? Get rid of all these. Move that in line if we wanted to. There's a lot of math happening for no reason. But then if we could say last time equals 0, and then we could say if, where's my date time now? Equals now. If now minus last, what did I just call it? Why does that matter to me? Static. Oh. Stupid. So many rules. Who do I main? Jigglypuff. Puff. That's my main, brah. That's my main. All day main. 50 milliseconds in nanoseconds. No, milliseconds. No. 5. 1.5. Hey, Josh.
Josh.
Multiply it by this. But I just want it to show me all of them. Show me it. So it should be 50. Yeah, this is how many nanoseconds are in a millisecond. Then this would be 50 million. Else return. Regardless, we need to do there's got to be a better way to do this. I guess you could just do try and then finally. Like, oh, I just want to do this once. All right, so yeah, there we go. So this will throw away anything that's not 50 milliseconds. Like if it's been now minus last time. Boom. Throw away anything. Throw away if wait, what are we doing? Skip if within last 50 milliseconds. If the time now minus this is less than 50 milliseconds, and throw it away because we don't want it. If last event was within 50 milliseconds. Bam. Boom. Don't even compute that. We don't want it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Young Link. Young Link's cool. I figure everyone's just playing Cloud. All day Cloud. Everyone all day Cloud. 24 hours of Cloud. 24 hours of Cloud. Oh, darn it. I forgot to bind the UI to this thing. Where's my accelerometer page? Get out of here. Get out of here. Puff. Jigglypuff all day. Main. All day. Everyone. Best character. So many clouds. All the clouds. Label. And then we'll do grid dot row 6. Grid dot column span 2. And then text binding shake time. Shake time. Shake time is so fun. Yeah, my fear is that so many events may come in. That's like, if it's within the last 50 milliseconds, why even bother processing that event? So fast, 50 milliseconds. That should be correct. 15 millis? I don't know. Seems correct. Maybe that's too low. So many clouds. Although when we got Piranha Plant, there was a stream of us on. So we stream now on. If you are looking for Gameage for us to play, we stream over here now. So all video game action will be done on Nintendo Dispatch, both myself and Michael, and we record the podcast live too. So we're on there. I did some No More Heroes the other day. I did some of that, which was cool. Yeah, I should put that in the thing too, because I no longer do it there, but I did some No More Heroes. We did some Smash. We went on and we were playing Smash. That was maybe last week or something. And let's see. No. You might need to use like game or something. I should try it without my... Let's stop. Seems fast. Why is it not? It's moving very fast. Where is my... Wonder if this is... Oh, just gonna freeze it. Alright, let's go ahead and comment that out for now. Yeah, we got on. It was probably a few days after Piranha Plant was released, and then literally everyone just played as Piranha Plant, so which is great. Okay, so I guess I can just, for now, get rid of that. It's very strange that the sensor speed stuff... Come on. Too many rules. That's my new thing. Okay, so... I don't understand. I feel as though this should work. Again? Times gravity, times squared this. It's the exact same thing that they did. Yeah, maybe it relies on it being that fast. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let us see. Shake a phone. I think it just freezes whenever it shakes. That's intriguing. I don't know why. It just freezes. Huh. Why does it freeze? Maybe some threading thing? Doesn't make any sense. I feel like it... Did it freeze? I don't know. Accelerometer, UI, start. I feel like even that shouldn't be that much, no? Understand. Ah, jeez. Now it says it is shaking. What? So confused. Strange. Ah. Guess I did something completely wrong. I need to revisit my code, I guess, but I don't think I did. Very much confused why it completely locks up. That doesn't make any sense. For all the screen density stuff, French A. I was surprised by so many people. They're still coming in. People giving all this great feedback about all that stuff, which is cool. Yeah, it's really cool to not only see how many different devices people were using, but also just yeah, just a lot of stuff. It was cool just to see the different screens, all the different stuff. It was crazy just to see so much different stuff. This should, I mean, unless the things aren't being processed, but they definitely are. All right, so accelerometer, start. Alright, so it goes here. Is shaking is true. Args, new args, use sync context, true. Okay. Now it seems to be working. So that like just worked. but now it's not working. Why? Whoa, so many things in there. Accelerating count, negative 368. Something is definitely wrong in my queue. Oh, and then there's probably a Stack Overflow. All right, something is wrong in my queue. That is for sure. Because I was like, whoa. All the tests are passing, yes, but there's definitely something wrong in my queue. That is 500% has to be happening, because I don't know how it couldn't. There has to be something wrong. Like, it's not clearing things out correctly, perhaps. Inside of it, like, there's too much, you know? So let me see. I'm going to go through this code again. Just to make sure. So 0.5 seconds. Min queue size is 4. Oldest, newest. I'm just gonna even rename this. Oldest, newest. Just to be sure. Okay, so there's my pool. Whew. All right, so. Accelerating count. My assumption is I hit some sort of Stack Overflow or something. So the first thing I do here is I say timestamp minus the max window size, purge. Then, oh yeah. Print messages and breakpoints, nice for this case. Yeah, I should probably, can you do that? Can you do actions? So you can do like actions right here. So it's actually built right in. Go figure. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so added, timestamp, acquire, timestamp, accelerating, added.next. If newest does not equal null, set next to added, newest to added. Oldest equals null, oldest equals added. If it's accelerating, count plus plus. Okay. How did it equal negative? Okay, so clear, while oldest does not equal null, sample removed equals oldest, oldest equals next dot removed, remove dot next, pool dot release removed, newest equals null, sample count there, purge. My assumption is something is here and here is wrong. Sample count. If, while sample count is greater than minimum queue sized, oldest does not equal null, cutoff minus timestamp is greater than 0, removed equals oldest. If is accelerating, minus minus, sample count minus minus, is removed. Looks correct. Timestamp is accelerating next. Let me just, maybe this acquire is wrong. Doesn't seem like it, but so var acquired equals head. if acquired equals null. I think my logic here is wrong. I was trying to get too fancy. Acquired equals new. Else head equals acquired dot next. Turn acquired. Yeah, I think this is messed up. That's my assumption. Is what I was doing before. I was trying to be too clever, and then it wasn't actually setting the head correctly anywhere. Like I was never setting the head in this case, probably, so it wasn't moving to the next. So like it begins in the beginning, and then it just kind of builds on top of itself over and over and over again. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's why I was getting a Stack Overflow at some point, I'm pretty sure. I bet this works now. Read the code, James. Read the code. Although it should clear every once in a while, yeah. I mean, it should purge correctly, and I think the purging wasn't happening correctly. My assumption. Give it a go, though. I'm pretty sure this works. At least it worked in the beginning because it only had so many samples incoming. Yes, people are already shoveling. They're shoveling, and then it stopped snowing. Definitely did stop snowing, and it looks fine outside. See if my email's like, why did it do that? Pretty sure my... Okay, accelerometer. Oh gosh, please work for the love of everything. Uh-oh. It's working, people. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive though. Like if I just do this, like that is definitely a shake. You know, it's like, if I do this, right? This is not a shake. But that's definitely a... So it's like, depends if you want... I think it's really a shape. If you move it really fast in one direction, it's like, that's definitely gonna do it. But I think that's good. Wow. Now, what I'm curious about... Rotate the cell. Okay. Like, rotate it like this. You do this. But if I just do this, right, it's like not really doing anything. It's got to be relatively pretty big movements. Let's just make sure what my Q is at right now too. Device has been shook. Oh, I'm pretty sure I had a breakpoint and then I froze it. So that's good. What I would like to do is, yeah, I'm curious if I can do something like this. Actions. Man. I don't know if I want an actual breakpoint there, though, but yeah. I guess what I could do is this, right? Like just debug and be like, how big can it get? Like if the queue is bigger than X, clear it. Wow. But it's also been shook. I'm going to do this because this way we don't have to shake detected. Boom, shake detected. Now we're all good. All good on the grammar game. And what's nice is this should work across all the devices and just be correct. So now this thing is pumping in values. Hits that. Now my Q should be how big? 27. Hmm. $27. So I can only hold that much data. That's good. All right, cool. But I was like, I'm pretty sure something is completely wrong if that's the case where we're just having so much data in it. So we did it. We did it. Cool. Cool. We did it. We did it. Now the question is, can I put this back? Kind of curious. Throw away the last 50 milliseconds and see how that affects stuff. So if I do static long last time, debug again, the question is, does this throw stuff off? Why is this mad at me? No, it's right there. Last time. It does exist. Be very happy if this works. Very, very, very happy. Should just keep less things in the queue, technically. Like, in general is the idea. I think that's a good idea. That's what John Dick said, so I don't know what the heck is going on over there. Oh, I wonder if I need to write docs again. Let's see. Probably. Okay, so last time is here. It does. I do like those. That's a good addition. I'm very happy about that. My assumption is that whatever this check is just made it not work. So, it's probably just... Oh, I just froze it. Just froze it. I'm just gonna remove it. I think it's fine. Just don't do that. Don't do that, James. It's already working. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to be cocky. Okay, let's look at the docs. Open docs. Open. Shake. Shaken, not stirred. Shake, 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 shake. 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 On shaked. On, not on shaked. On shake detected. Shake detected. Oh, that's cool. On shake detected, shake detected. Shake. Okay. Just want to make sure that. Pretty sure that that should be rating changed. Oh, that is there. How come that's not in the other thing? Detected. Yeah, it's definitely not in there. Barometer, accelerometer. Boop. It's also in here. Boop. On reading change, start. Shake detected. Wonder when the reading. That triggered when shake has been detected. Device. Shake detected. File, save all. So gosh. Fixed it. Fix our shake. Save. Oh, why am I didn't my Android one didn't update. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Boop. There we go. Add that. Add all of these. Finalize shake detection. Wow, 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 wow.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Nothing is impossible!
We did it. It only took hours upon hours to build on top of a great pull request that came in. A great pull request that we have now done. Now we can await the merge. Awaiting merging. Totally did it. Feels good. Feels great. Yes. Mission accomplished. Great day. Crushed the code at Matt Leibowitz. Let me know what you think. Boop. Shake detected. Cool. Boom. I need a whole board of Shia LaBeouf. So I'll have it. Shia LaBeouf. Okay. That's good. Let's see if there's any other issues. I need error read a key. Duplicate item and settings secure. Set something into secure storage on an iOS simulator. Clean the app in Git. That does deploy an updated version of the app. What does git clean xfd do? Clean the app in Git. Not sure I understand the git clean part. Seems like it is your code. seems like something else, though. We can... Alright, let's see. Let's see here. 704. So if we go into... Now that we're done here, crushed it. Close solution. Let's see. Freaking secure storage, I'll tell you. Let us go to master, because I feel like this should probably... Oh, I have uncommitted stuff. What did... Oh, this. Undo. So... If you try to set it, it's a duplicate item. We should be able to remove it. It's interesting. Set async for key. Okay, set value for key. Probably did this in Android world. Okay, so back to master. Let's go and sync. Let's close this down. Don't need that. Sync. Let's do a new branch. New branch. Let's issue 704 question mark. Boop. Then let's open essentials again. Come on. So that's easy enough. If it does it, okay. Yeah, this has nothing to do with it because that doesn't do anything. Freaking iOS. Fire truck, not good. Not good. Okay, so if we look at, what is he saying? This thing set value for key. Work item. Set value for key. Okay. So if we do set value for key alias, we go into here. For this, if existing record. Error adding record. Duplicate item. Man, I don't know. Duplicate item. Duplicate item. Duplicate for the given keychain when the keychain already has an item of the same class with the same set of this. Each class keychain is a different set of primary keys. Okay. My assumption is we should... Okay, so if we get back... It's funny because we see if existing record exists. And if so, we try to remove it. That's very interesting because, yeah, we literally look for it here. So interesting. So we... Looking at the code, we check, see if it exists, and if so, then we remove it and read it. Maybe this is a threading issue. Well, what we could do is if result equals duplicate item, then we could return, and then we could return. Oh, we don't want to do that. We could attempt to, I guess, remove record. So that it literally already exists. And then we could, what does remove record do? Try, catch. Interesting. Remove record. Int service key. I could do this. I could do remove. I wonder if we need to. Okay, if it has a record, grab that record for the key service. We remove it, then we return. So if value for key. Be strange if so. Then we could try to set value again. I guess so. If remove key service, then we could attempt to set value for key value key service. If it's a duplicate, that means it actually removed it, then we could set it. Then we don't have to do this. We could also then do maybe just a switch. Switch result. Oh. All right, so if it's a duplicate item, we can attempt to remove it, then set it again. Let's put these in curlies, because why not? Break. And then we'll put a space in here. And then we'll do case success. If it's success, we'll just return. Else default, we can do this. Anything but success. Put that there, remove all these. It'd be the only thing. It'd be very strange if it tried to do that. So if imagine. Oh, maybe instead, yeah. I guess what I could do is I could attempt to do it again. Then I could do, just try it again, right? So we have this existing one, and then, oh, what's it doing? What is happening? Let's do this. So I don't want to do it over and over again. So in here, we could say duplicate item found. Attempting to remove and add again. Cool. Because else it'll come in here and it'll throw an exception. Bingo bango. Cool. All right, let's try that. So now we'll just say if we get a duplicate item, so number 704, if we get a duplicate item, try to remove and then re-add. Possible. All right. Boop. Cool. That could probably go into. We should create a new milestone because who knows if 1.1.0 will ever go out. 1.0.2. 102. Yeah, connections. Here's my connectivity plugin. Bam, 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 bam. Pretty sure that those APIs are not available on. Ooh, oh yeah. Why do I have this still old school in here? Oh, weird. I haven't updated it in a long time. I'm pretty sure that this bandwidth is super not available on. And it's super only on, I think. Yeah, only on Wi-Fi. And this returns nothing. As it is not available on iOS, only for and iOS had UWP. It isn't. Oh, quality connection. For connection speed, comma, for Fi status, this is also problematic because it isn't available on iOS. So we have decided to leave all of these out. Thanks for the suggestion, though. And close. All right, let's go in here, do a pull request. Let's see. Okay, so GitHub 704. Handle, duplicate, item, and keychain. 704. None. None. Doesn't really have tests, but the old ones do. can try that. Let's see what else we got. Calendar API, sure. Browser. Convenient to get user agent from the browser. Well, don't really have it. I mean, you would need to. You could only really get it for the could be multiple browsers installed and we can't query that information at all. Hey GoTo, how's it going, buddy? I'm just closing issues. Then you find, then let us know to my knowledge. Boop. And I can say not on roadmap. Should probably put the other one in here. Cycle detected. Extra feature. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, I like when we just need to put more things up for grabs, I think. So that should be probably part of 110. Nicholas, can you base it off of the 1.1.0 branch? Did that. That's good. Oh yeah, what did he want me to change? Oh yeah, he wanted me to change that for amount of times we do it specific, if def, if API has level N. That's a good idea. All right, let's pull this branch down. This is branch issue 643. Where did I put it in? Feature issue 643. Feature issue. Manage branches. Boop. Hey James, I had an idea about essentials. How about a certificate file picker? Well, we're gonna have a file picker at some point in time, so maybe that'll just handle it. I don't know about X509 specific cert pickers, installer things. Seems very, very custom. Maybe not for essentials, but I mean, it'll have a file picker. And ideally, probably you could specify file types, I assume. And then you could return it back. So we do have that on the timeline for some point, but we're definitely right now tuning in all of the file picker stuff, which is super complicated. But, I mean, it's not that complicated, but it is something that we're looking at. We already have a PR in, actually, so we just need to button it up. Button it up. Button it up. We already have .1. .1. And then I also, where's that? What file is that in? Where is it at? It is in this here. Email, Android. Android, email, Android. Oh, it's so mad at me right now. Boop. But if there's a specific implementation gum, you should go into the GitHub repo, right? And then you should comment on it in general. You should use Monkey Cache. Monkey Cache. That should be the only thing that's returned. So Google, use the Monkey Cache, man. Monkey Cache handles everything. It caches all of your data for you on file, on LightDB, or inside of SQLite. Whatever you're using, bro, got you handled. Use that Monkey Cache. It handles all of your caching for you. All you got to do is cache it. This is what you do. Just add the monkey to the barrel. Done. Monkey Cache. It's everything that you need out of a caching framework in your life. In fact, we probably have a... Where's my Monkey Cache at? Boom, I literally just did it. Twitch.tv. Post a link in here. I'm gonna watch myself. Oh, gotta watch an advertisement. Boom. Deleted link. What? Visual Studio. Let's mod Visual Studio real quick. Bam. No. Oh. Just gotta log out of that. Boop. Darn it. All right. Look at my face. That security code. Oh, that's me. Here goes. Boom, there you go. I guess you could have just Googled it. Ah, there's me again. Ah, so many me's. There you go, Monkey Cache. All the monkey caching. So Gumshoe, yeah, you should, yeah, put, there's okay, so let me just show you where to put this at. You want to go to, here you go. Yeah, the issue already exists. So you just want to paste it in there. Boop. What would happen with Xamarin without me? It would continue to move, to continue to prosper in the wake. I'm just one person. I don't do that much. I don't do that much, but I do. I don't know. I think they would they'd be just fine. So let us do this. So I want to put this in platform, Android. What do we want to say? What do we want to call it? Leibowitz? As API level N. This would be interesting. Else false. Does that work? Mm-hmm. We should audit these. Oh, let's do this. Has API level. Just in case you're compiling against an old version. Be the only place that I do this. How about Oreo? Oh, and that should work. That should compile. Okay, cool. Rebuild. Changes. Update to support refactor. Refactor has API level N and update support to 28.0.0.1. Shia LaBeouf. That's good. That is good there. Boom, better. I want to jump better now. That's mostly, so all this what I'm doing here is because we decided to be able to compile against 6.0 in case you're for some reason still compiling against 6.0. Then you wouldn't have N in your list or O or any of those other ones, but we don't need those yet. I guess also this should be like LM and O dot Oreo. See, boop. It should be 25, I'm pretty sure. $26. There's N. 25, 24. hate all these virgin numbers. That'd be 26. And then here we could do 25. This is... Oh. N. How do you make linker safe Xamarin? I really need to have a better way of chatting on this, but boop. And I Googled it for you. Oops. Do not open that. Don't open that. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that too. 26. 27. MR1. Cool. That should do it. And then I also need to go into my... Don't open Outlook. Let's update all those. Boop. You are welcome. Yeah, you just have to add that in there, and then that will make sure the linker stuff happens correctly, so your stuff gets linked out. But I mean, of course, you want to be pretty careful with a lot of that stuff in general. Just make sure that you're, you know.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Dimsy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Getting those follow counts up. One day I'll get a lot of followers. One day I'll get a bunch of followers. All right, what do I need to do here? My machine is crawling. Got this. You can also look at this repo and then you can see the linker area, but you want to definitely test it because there's sometimes some hidden things get linked out if you're not using it, so you need to mark some certain classes or certain areas as not linked, or just whatever it's called. Where is it? Whatever it's called. Linker safe Xamarin. So when you're linking out stuff, safe. So if you call it linker safe, you add that in, okay? Linker safe is going to say, hey, I'm there. Like, you should try to remove as much code as possible. And then preserve is what you want to add to specific classes. You can add it to your entire assembly or entire class, but even inside this code base, which for whatever reason, what is Visual Studio doing? There we go. Jesus, very upset at me. Let's upgrade all these puppies. So even inside of our code, we do have some preserve flags set on certain classes because they were getting linked out. Come on. You can do it, Nougat. Finish doing it. Good Lord, Nougat. What's it doing? It's finding stuff. There we go. So, like, for some reason on this display info, this IEquatable, this structure, we like use it internally or something. It was getting linked out, so we just said preserve all the members in here, and this will always be in your class even if you don't use it, but it'll be there. So it's one of those things where we took, you know, you add that at an assembly level. So here inside of our iOS assembly, we add that inside of your iOS class. It's only iOS and Android where those exist here. But just anywhere inside your iOS or Android class. It's assembly wide. And that's how we determine if you're going to link out stuff. Or, you know, if they turn on link all, then yours, it'll still get linked out. But this is more like, oh, if you are going to be if it's on link like only SDK, then this will include it in the SDK in general. So you just need to add preserves where you need to. So what you want to do is build your application against link SDK with that attribute on. You'll very quickly determine if you are going to run into issues or not, basically. With it, because it won't be in there. Like, it just won't show up, basically. All right, what am I doing here? I need to put that in. Device test samples. Okay, install that everywhere. See if this works. I don't know what's going on. No, not really. I would say that if it's in a single plugin, then no, that's not necessary at all. I probably wouldn't even bother with it because your individual plugin is so small that it doesn't really matter. To be honest with you, like, there's really no reason for you to even really worry about it in general, just because when you think about it, people are going to be trying to use your entire functionality anyways, so I would not even bother, to be perfectly honest with you. We do it because we have so many APIs and we don't want people to bring them all in if they only use one. And even still, it's like, it's not a lot of code, but if someone's installing your plugin, most likely guess I'll discard my own. Reload all. Alright, what did I do? I did something. Probably should have saved all before I did that. Yeah, usually in my individual plugins, I do not care. Whoop. I might mess something up. It's inside of the phone dialer. What did I do? I guess that code doesn't even exist. What is this doing? Yeah, it's like if you're creating a very large library and people are only going to use a portion of it, then you can think about using linker stuff. But usually if you're just doing a few properties, it's not going to matter at all. So, in general. You can do all sorts. It's good reading though, just to read this entire document. I would read that entire doc. Come on, Nougat. What is it doing? There we go. All right, like, cool story. I must have done something. Where's it at? This is in phone dialer. I probably did something wrong. No. Guess I didn't build if n. Not available. Interesting. Why are you mad? Definitely messed up something. Manage NuGet packages. Uh-huh. 1.13. You can... Okay. Just install that into all of them. What? Hmm. Okay, cool, that work. All right, all right, all right. What are we consolidating? Oh yeah, we should do not 6.5. This one's also in device stuff dot shared. Okay. Then the other thing I need to do, okay, so this thing is not happy at me for some reason. Takes in a con activity. Wow, that's interesting. 7.0, so in. Huh. That's interesting. What's 20? What's 7? That one. That is. Oh, geez, 7.1. So if it's greater than that, use the app context, else. That's the first one. So this one is 25. All right, that's good. These are discovering all sorts of bugs. Okay, so in this instance, if we are compiling, It's N. And if I'm compiling against N, then do I really... So this shouldn't matter because this should be... Yeah, this would never happen because you have to be at least compiling against to even get those APIs. Compile time stuff. So you're compiling. Oh man. Yeah, it's like as soon as we add that in, then comes in here, so else if. Why? Else, if you're not compiling against N for some reason, then it's an if statement. That should work then. All right. So interesting. So interesting, all these tiny workarounds. See if this works. Then I'm gonna go, because I did this PR for no reason, but one day, cleaning up the code. It's very interesting. Ba-da-da-da. Cool. Boop. See what he thinks about that. All right, cool. I'm gonna head out. This is a good, productive night. Did a lot of things in the essentials. Lots of work. Anyways, hope everyone had fun. I'm going to maybe do some razor work or something tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But thanks everyone so much for hanging out. Thanks for a few bits from Lotan. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for everyone for being a subscriber. If you are, of course, all that money gets donated to charity every quarter. So I appreciate that. Have a great night. If you're around the Puget Sound area, may the force be with you, and let the snowpocalypse go. But yeah, have a good one, and cheers. I guess I should probably go to my modes, go to my my pre-post. Go to my thanks. Bye.
Some people dream success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else will quit, and you're not gonna stop there. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come